Okay. So what we're going to do here is start our first floor plan. One of the things that I want to show you first before you actually start that floor plan is how floor plans are created and how they behave. So you start off with a default level 1 and 2 and a site plan. Really, right now at the default stage before you've modified anything, the site plan and the level 1 floor plan are the same. So when you go into one of the elevations, looks like I'm still freezing. All right. So you go in and select that elevation and then go to view. And you can see that there's a level 1 and a level 2. Okay. This is really important because when it shows up as a blue symbol on the right hand side, that's a level that is a view. So I'll click this, right click it, and say go to floor plan, and it brings me to the level 2 floor plan. I'm going to close that real quick and go back to the elevation. One of the things you can do with your levels is copy them. And that's pretty nifty too. So let's say we were doing a 3-story building, or possibly we were setting an elevation for our roof. Okay, we'll call it a roof level. I'm going to hit CO to copy that, and I'm just going to carry it up 10 feet. All right, and that made a level 3. All right, but that level 3 is actually a black symbol, which means that it's not an active view. So if I look over at my project browser over there, it still just says level 1 and level 2. Is that clear?
You went up 10 feet, right?
10, yeah, I just went up 10 feet.
Just type in 10 feet.
You guys actually don't really have to follow along with this part. I might modify that later, but I just wanted to show you how it works.
So to move everything, you just type in 10 feet or?
Yeah, just copy CO and then copy it up 10 feet. Okay? All right. Now, how do we make this an active view so that I can draw that floor plan? The way we do that is you have to go up to the View tab, and then you go to the Plan Views button under Create. And we're going to click on Floor Plan. So now you see level 3 shows up here. Additionally, what we can do is if you uncheck Do Not Duplicate Existing Views, it'll allow you to create extra Floor 1 plans. And that's what you would use to create like an enlarged floor plan, for instance, if you should choose to do so. But anyway, I'm going to leave that checked, and I'm going to hit OK on level 3, and that creates my level 3 floor plan. Does that make sense? Okay, and then before I wrap up thoughts on just creating new plans, I want to show you real quick if I go back to my elevation, there are a number of ways that you can actually modify where these are and what they're called. You can click a level and then retype in what the elevation is. I showed you this before, right? You type in 8 feet, it's going to change to 8 feet. I'm going to move that back to 10. But level 3, I said that I want it to be a roof plan. Oh, and also, side note, realize that level 3 now has a blue symbol. So that means it is an active view after I created a floor plan for it. But anyway, so that's going to be my roof plan level. So I'm just going to click that level and then click on the name, and I'm going to call it, not ROF, I'll just call it roof, and then click off of it. And it's going to ask me, do you want to rename corresponding views? And if I say yes, not only does it change it here in the plan, but if you look over at your project browser right there, it now says roof. So that view is a smart object, and it's tied to all these elements. Also, additionally, if I go up into plan views again and I want to create another plan, now it says level 1, level 2, and roof. Does that make sense? Okay. So you guys don't necessarily have to have your roof plan before we proceed, but